What is happening, Scoopers? Get ready to dive headfirst into the hottest, most electrifying news cycle because here at Sheeran Scoop, we're bringing you the updates you absolutely cannot afford to miss. The game is constantly changing, and you need to be in the know, so buckle up as we break down the seismic shifts happening right now. We've got a major career moment potentially unfolding that has the entire wrestling world on the edge of its seat. Could this be the final curtain call for an absolute icon on one of WWE's most historic brands? We're digging deep into the whispers and reports that suggest a monumental appearance is on the horizon. But that's not all. The debates are heating up, and a clash of titans is being reignited. We're talking about legends, legacies, and the ultimate question: who stands at the pinnacle of greatness? Get ready for a deep dive into a conversation that's dividing fans and sparking fierce discussions across the internet. This is the kind of analysis that separates the good from the truly legendary. And the drama doesn't stop there. We're also tracking some explosive revelations that are set to shake up the landscape. From unexpected returns to strategic power plays, the pieces are moving fast, and we've got the inside track. This is more than just speculation. It's about the unfolding narratives that will shape the future. You won't want to miss these critical developments. Finally, we're looking at bold statements from a rising star who's making waves and declaring their intentions loud and clear. What does this mean for the future of entertainment and competition? We've got all the details. Stick around, because this is the news you've been waiting for. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you never miss a single scoop. A legendary farewell in the Windy City. Friday night might just be etched into the history books as a pivotal moment for one of professional wrestling's most recognizable figures. The buzz is palpable as speculation mounts that this upcoming episode of WWE SmackDown, emanating from the iconic Allstate Arena in Chicago, could mark the final appearance of the 17-time world champion, John Cena, on the blue brand. Over 16,000 fans are reportedly already set to witness what could be one of the last chapters in Cena's illustrious in-ring career, a detail that has sent ripples through the WWE universe. According to insider reports, there's a quiet expectation within WWE that this Chicago showing will indeed be Cena's swan song on SmackDown. With his contract nearing its end and a limited number of remaining dates, the odds are slim that another SmackDown event will feature the Doctor of Thugonomics. This scenario would create a deeply resonant full-circle moment, as Cena famously made his main roster debut on SmackDown in that very same arena back in June 2002, answering an open challenge from Kurt Angle. To potentially conclude his tenure on the blue brand in the same venue where it all began would be a narrative of epic proportions. But the potential storyline implications don't end with Cena's possible farewell. The wrestling world is abuzz with anticipation for a potential showdown between John Cena and the formidable Brock Lesnar. Lesnar, who has been conspicuously absent from WWE programming since his explosive return at SummerSlam, is heavily rumored to be Cena's opponent at the upcoming premium live event, WrestlePalooza. Having Lesnar make a surprise appearance on SmackDown in Chicago, the same night Cena might be saying goodbye to the brand, would undoubtedly ignite a firestorm of excitement and set the stage for an unforgettable confrontation. This strategic move would capitalize on the high-stakes atmosphere and build immense anticipation for their rumored match later this month. Cena's current schedule is tightly curated, with appearances planned for Monday Night Raw in Springfield, Massachusetts, followed by international dates in Perth, Australia for Crown Jewel, and a return to San Diego for Survivor Series, War Games. Whispers also suggest his ultimate retirement match might take place in his hometown of Boston, potentially during a live special on December 13th. The culmination of Cena's career is a topic of intense discussion, with fans eager to see how this legendary run will conclude. The possibility of seeing Cena face Brock Lesnar one last time, especially on the brand where he first made his mark, adds another layer of intrigue to an already monumental event. The anticipation for Friday night is reaching a fever pitch, as fans brace themselves for what could be a historic night. The wrestling community is abuzz with speculation about Cena's future and the potential matchups on the horizon, with many anticipating a final, epic clash. Hold onto your hats, because the story doesn't end here. Next, we're diving into a legendary debate that's setting the internet ablaze. Goats collide, the Cena versus Flair debate ignites. The question of who truly holds the title of the greatest of all time in WWE is a debate that never truly dies, and it's been reignited with a fiery passion. Following a recent hot take on The Masked Man show, hosts David Shoemaker and Kazim Famhide, joined by Brian H. Waters, have dived headfirst into the heated discussion. Is John Cena the greatest WWE superstar ever? This isn't just a casual chat. It's a rapid-fire examination of legacies, impact, and in-ring prowess that aims to settle, or at least vigorously discuss, this monumental question. They're dissecting Cena's unparalleled 17-time World Championship reigns, his global impact as the face of the company for over a decade, and his ability to connect with audiences across generations. But the conversation doesn't stop at Cena. The panel is also engaging in a broader debate about the greatest WWE superstars ever, pulling no punches as they compare the careers of legends, analyzing their contributions to the business, their championship success, and their lasting influence. This is the kind of deep-dive analysis that wrestling fans crave, dissecting the careers of titans and weighing their merits against each other. Beyond the Cena versus Flair GOAT debate, the show also provides a comprehensive recap of the week's action from NXT and AEW Dynamite, offering sharp insights and highlighting the standout moments from both brands. This ensures that listeners are up to date on the latest developments in the ever-evolving world of professional wrestling. Adding another layer of expert analysis, the episode features a special guest, Phil Schneider. Schneider joins the discussion to talk about his latest piece on The Ringer, where he meticulously lists and analyzes the 10 greatest matches in the history of the legendary ECW arena. This segment delves into the raw, gritty, and influential period of ECW, celebrating the matches that defined an era and showcased a different, more intense style of professional wrestling. Schneider's expertise provides a historical perspective, connecting the lineage of great wrestling to the current landscape. The combination of current hot topic debates, weekly recaps, and historical deep dives makes this episode a must-listen for any serious wrestling fan looking to engage with the sport on a deeper level. The passion and knowledge brought by the hosts and their guest promise an engaging and thought-provoking experience for anyone interested in the ongoing conversation about wrestling's greatest performers and most memorable moments. This episode offers a comprehensive look at wrestling's past, present, and future, making it essential listening for fans. But the arena's greatest matches are just one part of the story. Next, we're heading back to the present for some potentially groundbreaking news out of WWE. Chicago's double dose, Cena's potential farewell, and CM Punk's hometown return. Tomorrow night's episode of WWE Friday Night SmackDown, broadcasting live from the Allstate Arena in Chicago, is already shaping up to be an event of seismic proportions, not just for the action in the ring, but for the significant career implications it may hold. A compelling new report suggests that this could very well be the final SmackDown appearance for none other than the legendary John Cena. This potential farewell moment is amplified by the highly anticipated return of Chicago's own CM Punk to his hometown, fueling intense fan speculation about a possible appearance from his wife, former Divas champion AJ Lee. The confluence of these major storylines in one night, in one city, promises an electric atmosphere. The report concerning John Cena's future on the Blue brand originates from WrestleVotes, a prominent insider account that posted on X, formerly Twitter. They revealed that there is a palpable internal expectation within WWE that this upcoming SmackDown will be Cena's last. The source elaborated, stating, "With only 7 remaining dates left, and just 2 yet to be announced, it's unlikely another will be a SmackDown event." This detail is particularly poignant because, if true, it means Cena would have both debuted and potentially concluded his illustrious run on SmackDown within the confines of the very same venue, Chicago's Allstate Arena. Cena's main roster debut occurred on the June 27, 2002, episode of SmackDown from that arena, where he famously answered Kurt Angle's open challenge. A full-circle conclusion in the same building would be a narrative of immense significance for a career that has defined an era. Adding another layer of intrigue to the Chicago event is the confirmed presence of CM Punk. The best in the world is expected to be in his hometown to continue his ongoing, heated storyline with World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins. This narrative took a dramatic turn at Clash in Paris, where Rollins' wife, Becky Lynch, interfered in the main event, delivering a decisive low blow to Punk, which allowed Rollins to retain his championship. The fallout from this interference has led to widespread speculation that Punk's wife, AJ Lee, who has been absent from WWE programming, might make a surprise return to even the odds. Recent reports from reputable sources like the Wrestling Observer and Fightful have strongly indicated that a mixed tag team match featuring CM Punk and AJ Lee against Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch is the planned main event for the upcoming WrestlePalooza Premium Live event, scheduled for September 20. An appearance from AJ Lee on SmackDown tomorrow night in Chicago would serve as the perfect, logical step to build anticipation for this potential blockbuster match. The WWE has clearly been laying the groundwork for Lee's return, making her presence in Chicago a strong possibility. The combination of John Cena potentially closing a chapter of his career in the place where it began, and the explosive return of CM Punk, possibly with AJ Lee in tow, makes this SmackDown episode a must-watch event for wrestling fans worldwide. But the drama doesn't stop with potential returns and farewells. Next, we're hearing directly from a star who's making bold declarations about their own future. Paul declares his WWE intentions. "I'm ready to ****ing work." Following a highly publicized and action-packed encounter at WWE's Clash in Paris, social media influencer and WWE superstar Logan Paul has delivered a resounding message regarding his future in the company. The match, which saw the record-setting 17-time world champion John Cena emerge victorious, was a significant moment for Paul, who is entering the final stretch of Cena's announced retirement tour. In the aftermath of their battle, Paul took to X, formerly Twitter, to praise Cena, calling him an absolute mastermind of the craft, and expressing that it'll never be understood how good he is in the ring. This acknowledgement from Paul highlights the respect he has for Cena's unparalleled skill and experience. However, Paul's reflections didn't end with praise for his opponent. In a recent edition of his widely popular YouTube vlog, titled "The Hardest Match of My Life," Paul elaborated further on his experience in Paris and, more importantly, laid bare his ambitious intentions for his WWE career. "I'm leaving Paris more motivated now than ever," Paul declared in the vlog. "I want to work. I want to be the biggest entertainer in the world, and I think I proved that I'm capable of doing that." He then issued a direct appeal to WWE's leadership and its fanbase. "To the WWE audience, to Triple H, I'm ready to ****ing work. I proved I have the capability. Put me in, coach." This emphatic statement signals Paul's commitment to establishing himself as a permanent and prominent fixture in WWE, moving beyond the role of a part-time attraction. Paul's journey in WWE began at WrestleMania 38 in 2022, and in the relatively short time since, he has established himself as one of the company's most compelling and polarizing figures. With 24 matches under his belt, his unique blend of athleticism, charisma, and willingness to engage with the audience has consistently garnered massive reactions, whether cheers or boos. His performances, particularly his recent match against John Cena, have been widely lauded, leading some to speculate about his potential to become a future WWE champion. Such a move could bring immense publicity to WWE and its parent company, TKO Group Holdings. However, Paul's own aspirations suggest he aims to be recognized for his in-ring talent and entertainment value, not just the publicity he generates. His dedication and the quality of his performances indicate that he possesses the skills to command a top spot on the card. Paul's previous encounters with Cena include teaming up for a losing effort against Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso at Money in the Bank in June, and a disqualification loss alongside Drew McIntyre against Cena and Rhodes on SmackDown in August. These past interactions, culminating in their recent singles match, have showcased Paul's rapid development and his ability to hold his own against established main event talent. His bold declaration in his vlog signifies a desire to transition from a special attraction to a full-time competitor, ready to embrace the grind and prove his worth. Paul's clear ambition and demonstrated capabilities suggest a significant future for him within WWE, potentially leading to championship pursuits and main event status. This is just the beginning of a long journey for Logan Paul. And that brings us to the end of our packed update, but don't go anywhere yet. That was your Sheeran Scoop update. John Cena might be making his final SmackDown appearance in Chicago. The GOAT debate rages on with John Cena versus Ric Flair. WWE is internally expecting John Cena's final SmackDown, and Logan Paul is ready to work his way to the top. Don't miss a single update. Hit that like button, subscribe to Sheeran Scoop, ring the notification bell, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social channels for even more exclusive content.